than I ever thought they would be. I'm trying so hard to be free, more than I ever been trying to be. I wish I could think them away, but the longer I think, then the longer they stay. I'm starting to speak to myself, scolding these demons, depleting my health, depleting my health, depleting my health, depleting my health.
The falls of the gorge hidden deep in the night, with the breeze hitting right, moving trees in the light from the stars and the moon shining golf in the foam. And I know that I'm home and my soul's not alone, and the moon's perched perfectly where the clouds part, like a very first kiss with a beautiful heart, completing me, holding me, wrapped in her arms. Stars emanate bliss as the night passes on, but why can't the peace and the bliss just last? I'm a waterfall freezing on me, killing me fast, and the winds are becoming so cold with a bite, tripping me, tipping me into the ice. And now I'm on this path of nowhere, it's leading me to dark space, seeing me, leads to where the demons being innocence, leaving me as what it seems to be. And I don't even see a vision when I try perceiving me, believing me. How am I supposed to do that when they say it's not where you're from, just who you're at? But I don't know where I'm at. I forgot my identity, ruin is truly making me immune, expending me. Looking back at the phase, my past shed a tear. Look around at my surroundings, thinking I don't fit in here. Insecurity, confusion, doesn't nobly like pollution. I'm an empire left in ruins at the violent revolution. On a journey, but I lost my map and all provisions now. Freezing in the mountains, don't know why I'm even living. And no one who can find me on this mountain all alone. Cause this journey is one of a kind, these demons of my own. This is all cause of them. Never want to see them again. These demons aren't my friends, and they never have been. Where is the place I've been trying to find, with the heavenly melodies blessing my mind? Why I can be finally safe and sound, so safe and sound in this place I'm found. So safe and sound in this place I'm found. So safe and sound in this place I'm found. So safe and sound in this place I'm found.
And I don't want to surrender, to surrender, to surrender. I just want to remember, to remember, to remember how to flow.
Look at distraction just happen, look at this further in action. Look at these habits I'm trapped in, friction be giving them traction. Are you a friend of my flowing? Are you an end to the omen? How do I get in the know, and how do I step up and show them? Are you the answer I'm seeking? Are you what I should believe in? Are you the reason I'm grieving? Are you in scheme with the demons? Am I allowed to be blissful? Why do I feel superficial? Why do I still wanna kiss you? Why is it still such an issue? Why do I open my mouth, close it before it comes out? Why do I feel like you dick me? Why did it happen so quickly? How do I know who to trust when I'm the one running for nothing? Why am I cussing so fucking much and not just doing something? If it was meant to be loving, why do I feel like it wasn't? Why do you put on that gimmick? Why am I being a cynic? Why do I feel the attachment? Why do I fail to dispatch it? Why am I fiending to give it? Why do these demons be living? 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 Why do demons be living? socks off, your feet stink. Leave them in the sink for your daddy to drink. When we think, we come up with ideas that link us to flashes of light that we miss and we blink. And it's that time of the year when I start to feel empty. But I'm a grown man now, I don't let it get me. Used to test me, hex me, vex me and wreck me. But now I just ride flows and let live and let be. I was born in the 90s with that fresh innuendo, when Netflix and chill was just sex and Nintendo. And right from the get-go, the poet was destined to let live and let die, and let fly and let grow, and let be and let blow, and let speed and let slow, and let bleed and let go. Don't let me forget though, I'm very forgetful, forgetting a lie. So don't let me forget, I already forgot about the prism I was in before the melody dropped, and the decision to beginning with my living hip-hop. And don't let me forget how to flow. The last time I forgot that shit went out of control. Oh no, thoughts I'm thinking lately ain't been the same. The strain on my brain ain't waned since it came. And I'm on a plane, and it extends in all directions. I'm standing on the origin, the center of reflection. Reflecting, introspecting, obsessing, second guessing, neglecting to grasp the perfection. Afraid of rejection, everything is hectic, getting pretty desperate. Guess I'll take a res hit, cause everything's so much better when you're high. Lunch, beer, donuts, pie, oh my. I gasp as I laugh, looking back to the past and my past self with my inner eye. My feelings used to keep me in an abyss, till I remembered that these feelings didn't really exist. They're just these fake ass things that my mom makes up to keep my soul weighed down and tired as fuck. So rest in peace to the feelings that my heart couldn't bear. Rest in peace to the feelings that were never really there. Rest in peace to the feelings. Cheers to forgetting this. Cheers to their death and the birth of their emptiness. Little Flea. Little Flea, do you know how to know? Little Flea, do you know how to know? Little Flea, do you know how to know? You don't know how to know, but you know how to blow. Little Flea, do you know how to know? Little Flea, do you know how to know? Little Flea, do you know how to know? You don't know how to know, but you know how to blow. Found that little flea stuck to the pup, head of the butt, can't tell what's what, cause it's too damn small, can't see those claws. Can't see little fleas, little big balls, no microscope in sight. I'd like to check for bites, but little flea's giving me jittery feelings, he's keeping me visually tight. I wonder if he may, I wonder if he might. If given the ability, visibility, would he be giving me any tonight? Will little flea pity me cause I can't flow? Will little flea bit me if he could know? His sentience is sentience, but he doesn't get this. He senses but no self-awareness is present, just presence is present. I'm envious, restless, it's eating me deep and frequently keeping me stuck in analysis. How could this be? Little flea teach me how to be free. Little flea, do you know how to know? Little flea, do you know how to know? Little flea, do you know how to know? You don't know how to know, but you know how to blow. Little flea, do you know how to know? Little flea, do you know how to know? Little flea, do you know how to know? You don't know how to know, but you know how to blow.
Know this, I'm a locust with a focus in a 06 PT. Run shit like diabetes, I'm high up on your species. Don't try it, Dionysus. I fly by the beastly, slice the fly, the skies the squeeze, larvalize the prize IP trees. Chima, it's scratching, it's the squad. Disaster is the master plan for action. Bit the paw, I said I'm in it, I did it. I hang on for a minute, but don't be sure I'm jumping off before they hit the clinic. I'm a vet, but fuck the vet. I know you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm on my shit and on your back. I'm gonna sit, it's on the sweat. I got my sunscreen, my one's clean. Small shit, but it still means something. Back flipping off the dumpling, and this little flea finna be stunting. Word.
Little flea,
Little flea,
little flea, little flea, little flea, little flea, little flea, you know how to know, little flea, you know how to know, you don't know how to know, but you know how to play, little flea, you know how to know, little flea, you know how to know, little flea, you know how to know, you don't know, but you know how to play, little flea, you know how to play, little flea, socks off that don't match. Leave them in the trash cause they smell like an ass when I blast. I come up with ideas that last. What's up 2090, goddamn this time passed, it was fast. What's up from 2017, it's to do with the soul coming up into the scene. By now most of us folks will probably be dead. I really hope that we done all the stuff that we said. Or perhaps we done fucked up and just stayed in bed and left you to live in a future we dread. If we did that, really my bad. I wonder what happened to all that damn hype and ambition we had. Was it swallowed by fear and denial? They hate when the case in a trial, following a downward spiral. The basic human dignity to lose. Give me the truth, was dormancy the norm for me. Hitting the snooze, sipping the bruise. It's funny, I get scared this shit's gonna hit the fan. But maybe it's just something that I'd never understand. In my time and space, little do I know, this shit really hit the fan a really long ass fucking time ago. Chaos takes disguised in many forms, like those nice fresh socks with which you were adorned. They were sewn by a teenage girl in Bangladesh. When the factory collapsed, she could not escape a death. This shit hit the fan for her when the walls started toppling, but that was 4 years ago. She's since been forgotten and that's not okay. Don't think for a minute that that's okay to look away, but do it anyway. Hey, in your time of the vulnerable herd, but still just kick to the curb. What's the word? Justice. In your time are you free to say nah, it's not me who you fuck with. Say nah, it's not me who you fuck with. Say nah, it's not me who you 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 fuck with. Who you fuck with. Say nah, it's not me who you fuck with. Say nah, it's not me who you fuck with. Say nah, it's not me who you fuck with. It's not the warmest feeling when everything is shaking. When we're feeling it together though it's not so suffocating. Freeze, so we can just breathe. Turn the obstacles to popsicles, we bob and we weave. Don't believe when I say I'm just chillin', I lie. When I'm with you I get by, cause I fiend for good vibes. Keep the good times rolling so I never let the cold and don't infect my wounds. I gotta keep my flesh from getting swollen, soul intact with that moment. Up at that chill spot, off of the trail, where the breeze be so flowing we can open the sail. We can token inhale, and goddamn I was anxious. Now you be having my back, and we be packing the dankest. And we don't need it to relax, but it sure doesn't hurt. And even if we did need it, shit could be worse. And maybe I don't need nobody but myself, but you helping right now. I'd rather need you than anyone else. And if we have a falling out, then I'll deal and I'll heal, but not right now and not right here, and not you and not me, and not these times, no beef. And presently my stress can rest when we rely on this belief. This is the session, and yes we both been stressing. The path is dark at night, but the vibes are incandescent. And there's no lesson you need to be professing. All I know for now is we can bring each other to the present, to breathe. And it feels pretty good to breathe. I mean it feels good to really breathe, really breathe. Damn, it feels so good to breathe. Feels so good to really breathe, really breathe. When was the last time I really breathed? I mean the last time I really breathed, really breathed. When was the last time I really breathed? Feels so good to really breathe, my friend. My friend.
My friend, you got me on something truly remarkable. The vibes of love we feeling, and in the air is audible. A true life commandment, a rule that should be cardinal. To value kindred spirits, making petty interests marginal. Simply put, of the people I know, the friends I chose deserve the most from me that I could possibly show. Your boys are your bros and your girls is the greatest. But so often does the bullshit make these feelings underrated, yeah. So I hit and pass this blunt to my right, cause I'm busting ciphers with my B-shots as we take flight at that chill spot. And we be breathing, no crisis, and I've been out of that hospital shaking off meningitis. And in the moment we the best crew the world has ever seen, cause the greatness in the flow and the energy is supreme. Cause you know that we breathing, know that we breathing, yeah. Full inhale of all the love that we be feeling, really breathing, and I mean really breathing. This bond is my oxygen, keeping my heart beating. Yo, and Toph is the prophet, and Bear is the comet, releasing our energy and feels up in these songs just like a sonnet, yeah. So I take a step back and see all the good that can come when you hold up and breathe, my friend. My friend, when was the last time I really breathed? I mean the last time I really breathed, really breathe. When was the last time I really breathed? Feels so good to really breathe. When was the last time I really breathed? I mean the last time I really breathed. And when was the last time I really breathed? Feels so good to really breathe. When was the last time I really breathed? I mean the last time I really breathed. When was the last time I really breathed? Feels so good to really breathe.
My friend.
When was the last time I really breathed? I mean the last time I really breathed, really breathe. When was the last time I really breathed? Feels so good to really breathe, yeah. When was the last time I really breathed? I mean the last time I really breathed, really breathe. When was the last time I really breathed? Feels so good to really breathe, yeah.
Take your socks off, they're all wet. You poke holes in your snow boots, that's what you get, is simple intellect. But yet still I neglect those other dots that my intellect fails to connect. When I introspect, I get attached to the rational. But there's more to the truth than the factual. Actual truth beyond rational proof. Fantastical prisons were trapped and go poof. So let the jamming begin, the resurrection of a movement that was famished and thin. The resurrection of the tribal, divine prolifics, of the light that shines behind the hieroglyphics. The resurrection of a culture that was long before me, and long before 1973. The resurrection of all sentient beings blessed within a healing in the universal feeling of connection with the key. I was restricted to the six senses till I saw I'd never been restricted when I switched lenses. Through this vision, illusions of negativity drop, cause I was not born to be the one who was not, that's what I see. I think therefore I be limitation 16th century AD. And maybe I'm delusional, baby, but if I am, I ain't aware of it, so it don't faze me. But I'm not, don't worry, I just spat the truth, but just a few of y'all heard me. Lines between you and me, they get more and more blurry, till they disappear completely when my corpse gets buried. I might hurry, but I won't rush. I might be running late, but I'm arriving right on time, so I don't fuss, I trust. When I bigoted bust, fuck the dust in the wind, I'm the wind in the dust. Fuck the dust in the wind, I'm the wind in the dust. Fuck the dust in the wind, I'm the wind in the dust. Fuck the dust in the wind, I'm the wind in the dust. Fuck the dust in the wind, I'm the wind in the dust. My feelings used to keep me in an abyss, till I remembered that these feelings didn't really exist. They're just these fake ass things my mind makes up to keep my soul way down and tired as fuck. So rest in peace to the feelings that my heart couldn't bear. Rest in peace to the feelings that were never really there. Rest in peace to the feelings. Cheers to forgetting this. Cheers to the death and the birth of the emptiness.
These timelines are all reaching new parts, and it's strange. Mine used to overlap with theirs, and there was too much change. And the full moon glows, but then slowly it wanes. The real man in the moon ain't in the face that he feigns. That face reflects the light, but it fades over time. And sooner or later we see the darkness behind the face. And that darkness ain't just empty space. There's substance to the darkness, and the substance is weight. Dust craters and rocks and gravitational force. And as my substance is revealed, I strive to stay on my course. But all my old friends, they don't know me now, so I'm empty. Used to get me, protect me, then gradually left me. I've come to see that what it really means to be grown is forgetting them and getting used to being on your own, my boys. Ain't nobody gonna fill these voids, especially not the cats who did in the past. There's no choice but to write the next song. Keep on keeping on, I thought we were lifelong. Now I see I was wrong, and I'm sorry if it's seeming like it's you that I'm blaming. Nah, it's not what I'm saying, cause God, I've been changing. When I see you now, feels like I can't talk my talk. Some of you don't even seem like you be down with hip-hop. If you ain't down with hip-hop, then are you really down with me? If you think my dream and purpose really just a fantasy, well fuck it, I take it back then. I do blame you, and today I still jump in front of bullets to save you. But that don't mean I need you, and I don't even care if it hurts a bit to think about what we used to share. And right now I ain't got nobody to be lonely with, so I speak directly to the person listening to this. I ain't got nobody now, and if that's true for you too, you'll be lonely with me, I'll be lonely with you. So I can feel your loneliness as you perceive the rhymes, and you can feel my loneliness expanding down your spines. And we can cling to loneliness and let it fill this nest, and our loneliness can lift us up and rock us both to rest. Cause y'all might be familiar with me speaking loud and clear, but that don't mean that I know what the fuck I'm doing here. And that don't mean that I ain't never cowered out of fear, beg the light to appear as the demons draw near. Yes, I've been down, and yes, I've been depressed, and yes, I've had a broken heart protruding from my chest. And yes, I've gotten high to get by. And yes, my disgraceful behaviors clash with my faith in the Most High. Yes, I cry, and no, I haven't always known why. Yes, I've questioned if I'm destined for success before I die. And yes, I felt stupid and clueless and useless and foolish. The truth is insecurities that blossom inside me like tulips, but ruthless. And yes, I felt pathetic lying in my bed at 5 p.m. when life be getting hectic. And yes, I've come home feeling lonely and worthless. And yes, this all arises when I've doubted my purpose. And yes, I got the soul when I'm flowing with you. True, the soul when I'm flowing with you. And yes, you got the soul when I'm flowing with you. True, the soul when I'm flowing with you. And yes, we got the soul when I'm flowing with you. True, the soul when I'm flowing with you. Say, yes, we got the soul when I'm flowing with you. True, the soul when I'm flowing with you. The world around me tried to teach me not to have a dream, or not the dream I dreamed at least, but I still dream despite that scheme. Matter of fact, this crazy dream is all I got, and if it goes, the only trophy gonna be left is just a corpse to rot. And lately I've been getting so impatient. If the canvas in my mind is so vivid, why can't I just pick up a fucking brush and paint it? The only thing I've ever had faith in, cause everything and everyone beside the dream is fading away. And hey, I wanna talk to the kids. Some adults are just sad, stupid pieces of shit, trying to prophesize your future without knowing your soul. Well, guess what? Your dreams will be with you in 10 years. These people won't, so don't listen. And I can feel the doubt about it rise up right away when I tell people my ambition. I understand their position. I understand it's hard for people to accept my non-rationalism. The big distinction though, not irrational, non-rational. Minds fly free and detachable. They can call it laughable and they can call it worthless, but they ain't never seen the revelations of our purpose. The non-rational truth, our purpose. The non-rational truth, the message. The non-rational truth, that's actual truth beyond rational proof. Me, the non-rational truth. Us, the non-rational truth, our true nature. The non-rational truth,
That's actual truth beyond rational proof.
The first time I witnessed magic was a sleepover with Josh. I had a ceiling lamp that had us dreaming out the box. We was 5, seeing vibes, hues and messages. We was entranced by the fluid movement of images. 7 speaking blessings and prayers. Wore a yarmulke on my head, nerdy but impervious to all stares. 9, riding in the truck of my Uncle John's pickup, declaring rap was my favorite. When I hardly ever listened, my mission was stated, no debating with my higher self. Develop stealth, clairvoyance, no avoided coincidental moments. Maybe didn't break me, just maybe a byproduct of non-rational truth. Memories are actual proof, so if I lose them to dementia, want the promise to remember everything I done, son, I do it all for you. My affinity to infinity, sing compassion far and wide. Obliged to empathize, if Jesus wept or always cried, and tried to feel alive and so imaginative. Destruction part of me, but your class is dismissed. I master this, uplift while I live, shift the paradigm. Even in these scary times, I'ma handle mine just fine. My true purpose is creation, the voice inside me's ancient. My canvas is the sky, so unlimited, I painted a butterfly. Maybe and as I ripple through forever, I'll be cognizant by you with unrational truth. The non-rational truth, our purpose, the non-rational truth. The message, the non-rational truth. That's actual truth beyond rational proof. Me, the non-rational truth. Us, the non-rational truth. Our true nature, the non-rational truth. That's actual truth beyond rational proof.
And when I've doubted this, it's led to suffocation, shaking, chasing nothing, wondering what the fuck am I creating. Led to breaking down because I'm taking paths with detours, emotional seesaws from the moment I see frost. When dreams start to be lost, my vision gets blurred. I get down with those goosebumps under my fur, and it's so cold till I stand up, drink water and breathe, and find the truth still there, just as I perceived. Relieved, I beam at the peace of my mind, through the changes confined to the spaces and time. The deciduous will limit us, restricting that which lives in us. And seeing death and dying, we are blinded from the limitless. And when I've doubted this, I've doubted myself. The drunk fat man drowning, shouting for help. But when I've trusted this, I rise to new heights. The voice who spoke to me when I refused to listen was right. The non-rational truth, our purpose, the non-rational truth. The message, the non-rational truth. That's actual truth beyond rational proof. Me, the non-rational truth. Us, the non-rational truth. Our true nature, the non-rational truth. That's actual truth beyond rational proof.
Getting high on earth, I can fly on earth till I die on earth. But the pipes that are flowing through my eyes might burst when I cry on earth. When you die on earth, I'm getting by on earth, pulling out the checks to find my worth. Little bit of pressure on my spine still hurts, but my spine still works till I die on earth. And I didn't feel safe, it didn't feel right, so I had to escape that place. It just didn't fit with my taste. Even build it to begin with was a bit of a waste. Break it down from within and I run through the breeze. I run to the trees to be one with my steeds, cause everything's so much better when it's free. Lunch, beer, donuts, me. So like a dude with one shoe playing the kazoo, I'ma do what I do when I transfer the two. Express, and if I sound obscene, I guess I just don't really know what you mean. I guess I just ain't the big jock on the team with the the theme. Didn't feel safe in that place, so I left it. Now I feel protected, now I can express it. Getting high on earth, I can fly on earth till I die on earth. But the pipes that are flowing through my eyes might burst when I cry on earth. When you die on earth, I'm getting by on earth, pulling out the checks to find my worth. Little bit of pressure on my spine still hurts, but my spine still works till I die on earth.
Getting high on earth, I can fly on earth till I die on earth. But the pipes that are flowing through my eyes might burst when I cry on earth, when you die on earth. I'm getting by on earth, pulling out the checks that define my worth. Little bit of pressure on my spine still hurts, but my spine still works till I die on earth.
Pushing to the next day, pushing to the next. I push enough, I can lose the cushion when I flex. Pushing to the job and the one train rolls. Packed to the brim with inhibited souls. Living in holes, are they noticing me? Calling out from my abyss, now they don't hear my plea. I'm trying to make it through the door, but they don't hold it for me. Cause they're too distracted by how fucking lonely they be. On their own shit, cue the trumpet, the fanfare, the band players, but only got $5 I can't spare now. I fear, I just wish that everybody's ear could hear that sweet melody just a bit more clear. He's snapping at her cause she blocking the door. Lady, I ain't got all day, it's the subway, not a coach tour. They bicker back and forth, it's both of their lost. Cause they could probably fall in love if they were drifting from the source. But the souls stay split, the souls stay split, the souls stay split. They could love but they don't say shit, they don't say shit, they don't say shit. Another day gone and the souls stay sick, the souls stay sick, the souls stay sick. They could hear but they don't say shit, they don't say shit, they don't say shit. Still I'm
getting high on earth, I can fly on earth till I die on earth. But the pipes that are flowing through my eyes might burst when I cry on earth, when you die on earth. I'm getting by on earth, pulling out the checks to find my worth. Little bit of pressure on my spine still hurts, but my spine still works till I die on earth.
It is Greez. Happiness trying to seep through the depression. Need my girl a couple Zadies and a joint just to suppress it. But when the stress hits, what's next on my checklist? My mind goes blank and blurry and the ADHD sets in. Next it comes anxiety, the highest beat decline, presenting plenty of sentiment straight betrayed from my mind. Worry and concern leads to anger that's combined with the sadness and depression from before that's inside. I take a sec to inquire everything in my life. Family, friends, and my girl, plus with all that, we're alive. One day I need to the glorious, so me, oh my, that's important. So go to bed and be able to open your eyes the next morning. Step out of bed with the knowledge that this day will be better. Cause every day that we're here is a blessing forever. Work hard, play hard, words of wisdom and clever. Just be you cause you're the most important person you'll ever meet. I'm better than better be. It's the greasy motherfucker coming with the Soular T. We all got issues and problems, try to just put them aside. Cause when on earth, live it up and take every chance that you find. That's how to flow on earth. That's how to flow on earth. Soular T. That's how to flow on earth. Young Greez. That's how to flow on earth. That's how to flow on earth. Getting high on earth, I can fly on earth till I die on earth. But the pipes that are flowing through my eyes might burst when I cry on earth, when you die on earth. I'm getting by on earth, pulling out the checks that define my worth. Little bit of pressure on my spine still hurts, but my spine still works till I die on earth. Getting high on earth, I can fly on earth till I die on earth. But the pipes that are flowing through my eyes might burst when I cry on earth, when you die on earth. I'm getting by on earth, pulling out the checks that define my worth. Little bit of pressure on my spine still hurts, but my spine still works till I die on earth.